detained!
So,
Is this not why you were here?
Meatballs. We're going to blend you a sauce. You're going to love this. And then we're going to do plain pasta with it. I'm going to show you how it's all cooked. First of all, we're starting with the meatballs. I'm going to do pausing in between this so it's not as long. It makes it a little bit more compact so you don't have to see cooking times, etc. Because I know I've been killing you with these long views. We've got over 1,000 views, so we're doing pretty well. Right, so meatballs, Craig style. Pork mince, beef mince. Slice it open. I've got just under £3 worth of each, but this will last you all week. Yeah? So get your beef mince in there. Break it up a little bit as you put it in, makes it a little bit easier. Rah. Get your pork mince out. Remove the plastic stuff, whack that in, break it up a little bit. Right, so in here, yeah, we need breadcrumbs. I'm just finishing off this bag of breadcrumbs. We also need, that's a lot of breadcrumbs. We also need some onion. I've diced that up so you don't have to see me doing that. We're a tiny onion. You're going to need some pepper. Plenty of pepper. Probably enough to kill a small horse. You've heard me say this in my videos, it's a phrase I like to use. By the way, if you watch this and watch them on my and you have watched them on my other videos, if you subscribe to me, that'd be awesome. Some cayenne pepper, add some of that in there to the mix. Barbecue sauce, you want some of that in there. Because when I think of meatballs, when I think of meatballs, I think of Italian, and I also think of American. What do you think of when you think about meatballs? Do you think of an origin? Right, so this is Pakistani basar, mixed spice. Adding some of this in here. Gives it a little bit of a kick, but sometimes when you're eating meatballs, if they're a decent size, you want them to be a little bit tasty. Give them just a little bit, because they can be a little bit boring, I think, sometimes. Pasta meals I do think are a little bit boring. This is garlic powder. Whacking some of that in there. Quite a bit of that. And I'm going to put some more salt in there. It's quite a lot of meat in there. I don't know if you've had pork before, but pork requires salt. Yeah? So once you've got all this in here, you need to give it a mix. You can use any kind of spoon. I'm using this one. And then whilst it's in there, you mix it. What I haven't put in yet is the egg. You're going to need an egg. So you want it to stick together. It's going to be a little bit wet because your onions are a little bit wet, your meats are a little bit wet anyway because they're not dry, are they? And the breadcrumbs help hold it together. And we've got barbecue sauce in there, I suppose, as well. That's a bit wet. So we're going to give this a really good mix. Focus. You're mixing the meatballs. Like that. Here's some I've rolled out already. So you want to grab a little bit of the mixture in your hands, palm it down a little bit, circle it off, dump it down on your table. You do the same until you've finished your mixture, basically. Like so. You can have big ones, small ones, it doesn't matter because of the way we're going to cook them. So it doesn't matter a little bit. You don't want them too big. When I say too big, golf ball is as small as you want to go. Tennis ball is too big. Right, so you've got meatballs made like that. Yeah? Simple. Get rid of your mixing bowl, you don't need it. It's probably going to have a few onions, let the sous chef deal with that. If you've got a sous chef, which I have and she's really lovely. Right, so we've made meatballs that look a little bit like this. These can go in a plate and go in your fridge because you've made some earlier. Which look like this. So I'm going to bring those over, show you those. What do you think of those? Yeah? Look good. Pretty simple. Easy to do. Anybody can do this. Then you take the tray of meatballs, put them in the oven. 180. 20-25 minutes. And then we're going to take them out and we're going to put them in the sauce and let them cook for a further 10 to 15 minutes in the sauce. That's how you do meatballs pasta and beef. Craig style, the new version. Try them, you'll love them. Focus. Right, I've already said today, so now we're going to do the pasta sauce, the meatball sauce, the sauce, the best version, Craig's version, yes we are. Right, so we're going to need 1 crushed pepper, de-seeded, 1 carrot, sliced really badly, just sliced the crap out of that. You're going to shove that all in your pan, yeah? That's going to be your base. I'm not cooking it and I'm not adding onion to this because I am adding onion granules. Onion granules, you can get these from any good supermarket. Stack it full of those, it thickens your sauce up, it gives it, well it's not fresh onion, but it gives it a different taste of fresh onion. Passata, this is decent tomato stuff, really. You can get tinned tomatoes or whatever, but we always get passata in this house. The sous chef likes passata. You can do it, you can use it with soups, with any kind of sauce basically. It's de-seeded and stuff, it's a little bit nice. Right, I've got lemon sauce here, lemon juice, whatever. Sauce, let's get used to saying sauce. I've got some red wine, I'm adding that into there. Just a nice portion of that. I've got some cheap brandy. Still barreled stuff, it's French. I normally use Spanish brandy, so I do apologise to anyone who knows me. Right, and here I've got some pepper. This is white pepper, yeah? Add a lashing of that in there, just to give it that mustardy effect. Salt, added some salt in there. Like as I was saying, Domino's garlic dip. You get this when you order a Domino's. Sorry to be giving them any kind of fame, but I'm a good cook, so I like good food, and Domino's is good food, you know it. If you're not a fan of Domino's, don't give me bad press. Luckily I've had 2,000 views and no bad press as yet. I'm saying this live, please don't give me bad press just because you've seen that. Maybe shouldn't have said that. Right, I've got some vanilla essence, I'm adding this too. Right, so I've added everything there. Right, so what I'm going to do is get that on the hob. Sous chef, you need to move. I'm going to mix this round a little bit. Mixing it round a little bit, mixing it round a little bit. Obviously I'm not going to use big chunks, I'm not going to leave big chunks like that in there. And I've got a tin of tomato puree here. I'm going to scoop that in. I'm using the full tin, but as you can see I used a full carton of tomato passata. So use full tin of that. If you've got a blender, you may want to turn your sound down right now. I'll give you 3 seconds to do that. 3, 2, 1. Focus. So, we've blended our sauce. It's now on the hob. I've added some garlic powder whilst I was waiting for you. It looks like that. I make it smooth and I blend everything out of it because I'm not a fan of sauce with bits in. Ever since I've ever had a sauce meal, my first curry, the sauce was completely thin, no tomatoes or anything. It was perfect. I loved it like that. And ever since I've been trying to get a curry the same. But I do my curries like that. One day we will show you a curry. So I'm adding some sugar to this now. About 2 tablespoons worth. You would think that's quite a lot, and it is. But when you've put wine in something, wine has quite a kick to it, as in the sour taste, some flavours it puts into your mouth, and the fact of how unsweet it is. And it's a lot. So to put that amount of liquid, whether it's mixed with anything, into your mouth, it's not. It doesn't have the desired effect, I don't think. So I'm sweetening up with a little bit of sugar, and sugar and tomatoes is perfect. I've got some ground coriander leaves as well. I'm going to put those in because I think when you get Italian food, good Italian food, it has bits in it, green bits. It looks really fresh. Right, so I'm going to do this. Then in a moment I'll show you the. So, sauce done. Meatballs done for 25 minutes in the oven. Added to the pan, done. Cooking on low heat, done. This is going to happen for 10 minutes. Fresh pasta takes 10 minutes. On here, I have water.
Fresh pasta doesn't take 10 minutes, it'll overcook.
Fresh pasta takes
3 to 4 minutes.
3 to 4 minutes. You heard it right from the sous chef. So, yes, we are going to do all this, and yes, it is going to be fabulous. Also, over here, I've got some garlic dough balls. We did not make these. We bought them from Morrison's. They are very nice garlic dough balls. We've also got tiger bread. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that yet. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do garlic dough balls. Yeah. Yes, we are. These take about 12 minutes. So I'm going to put those in now. Still hot. And we'll put them about 180 because that's what stuff like that cooks at. And I'm going to probably take them out and give them a shake at about 6 minutes so they get the oil all over them. So nice. I love all the garlicky, fatty foods. I don't know what it is about me and fat foods.
You just love your fat saturated foods.
I just love anything with trans fats. Trans fats, MSGs, anything proper nasty. It just lays on your guts and makes you fat.
Oh, you're just fitting so well on the Americans.
One day though, when obviously I get famous, we may be able to go to America and cook an American chef and appease obese people who love fatty foods and my kind of foods, and Craig's version of foods. Craig's version is my new branding. Ready Eddie Cook is my tag. Please subscribe to me and watch me a lot. This is going to cook for about 10 minutes. Like the rice is going to cook. Rice. No. Pasta's going to cook for about 3 minutes. Then I'm going to serve it up with my garlic dough balls. I will take a picture once it's on the table, but you don't need to see me anymore. I've just came on to show you a little bit of what I'm doing. So we're going to go now. Thank you for watching. Take care. Subscribe. Bye.